What's up, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to King Kraken Sports. Now, listen, guys. I don't normally do hot takes, but I have to for this one. I have to. In fact, I'm going to drop the hottest take that I've ever dropped on this channel. It's going to blow your fucking mind. You ready? Lamar Jackson is a quarterback. You good? You good? Yeah. Seriously. What the fuck is going on? This constant battle back and forth between whether or not Lamar Jackson is a quarterback or whether he needs a position change at the NFL is getting ridiculous. It is getting almost to the point where we had Dak versus Wentz in the offseason. What the fuck is going on? I'll tell you what's prompting this video. This morning, so this is the 27th of December, Mel Kiper, in his infinite wisdom, hops on ESPN and mentions 7 first-round quarterback prospects. Potential first-round quarterback prospects. You know, your usual suspects, your Mason Rudolphs, your Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Drew Lock. The fuck is he doing in that conversation? But yeah, none of them were Lamar Jackson. What the hell? Okay, is Lamar Jackson the perfect quarterback prospect? Fuck no. No, absolutely not. He does have mechanical issues. He does need to bulk up. He's only about 205 pounds at 6'3", and he runs a lot. He's going to need to bulk up at the next level to be able to take the type of punishment. However, I still believe that Lamar Jackson can bulk up while still maintaining the athleticism he already has. It's not like we're going to see a Jamarcus Russell where he puts on 20 pounds or whatever and all of a sudden can't move. Jamarcus Russell, when he was at LSU, was 250, bulked up to 280, and all of a sudden could not fucking move. Excuse me, I'm not really feeling that well. However, point remains, Lamar Jackson is far from the perfect quarterback prospect, but to say that he's not a quarterback prospect at all and is going to need a position change because he has the ability to run, you notice that they're not saying the same thing about a Baker Mayfield. You notice that they didn't say the same thing about Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel was, 5 inches shorter than Lamar Jackson, roughly the same size, and had a lot of the same issues. Ball placement, downfield, and heavy tendency to run. But they never mentioned that Johnny Manziel needed a position change. Maybe that's because they realized Johnny Manziel probably wasn't going to be in the league 3 years later. But the point remains, there is a bigger problem, and I know some of you are probably already clicking off this video because you think, oh, fuck King Kraken, now you're going to go on this whole race thing. You're goddamn right I am. Think about this. We, the draft community, draft media, NFL teams, whatever, we give bad white quarterbacks far more leeway than slightly imperfect black quarterback prospects. And we will find, the media especially, and NFL teams especially, will find anything they fucking possibly can to justify not taking one of these minority quarterbacks. And I'll give you 2 perfect examples. I mean, I already mentioned Manziel, who was far from a perfect quarterback prospect, had all the off-field issues in the fucking world, was small, had a tendency to run. No one ever said he needed to move to running back. No one ever said he needed to move to wide receiver. That was never a discussion with Manziel. Lamar Jackson, he has a little bit of trouble, hitting the spot on the deep ball. His short and medium accuracy, they're pretty good. I mean, and he needs to bulk up, but any quarterback coach worth his weight in salt should be able to help him out with that. Once he gets into an NFL system and is able to get on the proper diet and the proper training regime, his arm strength probably going to get a little bit better too. See, people don't think about this stuff. They just think that they're drafting the player as is and not what the player can be. Like I said, he's not perfect, but it's not like he's useless as a quarterback. And the 2 that I keep thinking of when it comes to this whole quarterback, like bad white quarterbacks over good black quarterbacks being taken all the time, think about 2014. All right, that same draft as Manziel. Who, other than guys like maybe Daniel Jeremiah or Matt Miller, gave Teddy Bridgewater much of a fucking chance at all? He had a bad pro day. So fucking what? One of the best quarterback pro days ever was Jamarcus Russell, and he fucking sucked. Okay. And yeah, Teddy had a bad decision to take the gloves off and everything. But, I mean, then we started hearing about skinny knees, and like, the fuck does that even mean? And Teddy's bigger than Lamar Jackson is. And all of a sudden, because he had skinny knees, the best quarterback in the class was taken after guys like Blake Bortles and Johnny Manziel, and was barely taken in front of guys like Garoppolo. And believe me, Garoppolo has proved me wrong. Go back and check my rant on the Bears potentially trading for him last year. I apologize. I was wrong. But you get my point. Then the very next year, Marcus Mariota. I mean, yeah, Jameis was, by a lot of people, the consensus 1 or 2 at quarterback that year, the other being Mariota. It was a really weak quarterback class that year. Jameis had his off-field stuff. Absolutely. But Mariota, when there are fucking team scouts and team sources saying his off-the-field flag is that there's no off-the-field flag. He's too clean. He's too quiet. Can we trust him? Yes, motherfucker! Yes! It's just because he's fucking shy. And how did that factor into his fucking on-field? Mariota put up video game numbers. Who else put up video game numbers for the past 2 years? Lamar Jackson. Seriously. And these people that believe that Lamar Jackson isn't an NFL quarterback, well, they'll always say to people who believe that he is, oh, well, you're just looking at his box scores. You're box score scouting. No, I'm watching the fucking film. Believe me, I don't believe that Lamar Jackson is worthy of the number 1 pick or a top 5 pick. I have him as an early second rounder. He's in my top 20, top 25 players. I've only given out about 16, 17 first round grades. But he's an early second rounder for me. That's still pretty goddamn good. You know who else went early second round who had a lot more flaws than Lamar Jackson did in his game? Pat White out of West Virginia back in 2009? I think 2009. Sounds about right. The Miami Dolphins selected Pat White, a left-handed black quarterback who had a propensity to run and had no accuracy other than the dump-off game. And he went 34th. Either the NFL is going to completely overthink this and go because, well, another black quarterback who could run went high, and Pat White ended up playing in the CFL for a number of years before retiring. And that is easily, black, run, same guy. No, not the same guy at all. Or they're going to learn from their fucking mistakes. They're going to actually watch Lamar Jackson in person at the Combine, at his pro day, and figure out that he's a lot better than they think. And Lamar Jackson will probably go in the top 15. There are a lot of QB-needy teams. Free agency may or may not be loaded with these types of guys. And Rosen may not declare, although I'm pretty sure he's going to. Sam Darnold may not declare. If Darnold doesn't declare, he's probably the second best quarterback in this class because he doesn't have the off-field issues of a guy like a Baker Mayfield. I know, I wanted a giant-ass fucking rant. I had to get that off my chest because I am sick and tired of seeing people on Twitter, people on the media, people on television, whatever, talking about Lamar Jackson can't be a successful NFL quarterback. He needs to become a wide receiver or a running back. And they never actually have any fucking reason for it. They just say, oh, well, he ran a lot. Well, so did Russell Wilson. How'd that turn out? He's been a great fucking quarterback. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Am I going to say that Lamar Jackson is the next Russell Wilson? No, because, again, very different players. Anyways, I hope that we can finally stop this whole giving really bad white quarterbacks a chance over really fucking good black quarterbacks. From one white guy to probably a lot of other white guys that are going to watch this. Give Lamar a chance. He's one of the best quarterback prospects in this class. Why would you change his position? If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it.